how to act on its ideas. So today I want to talk about a problem that almost every team has, and basically it's not the lack of ideas, but usually the opposite. Ideas live everywhere, like in the chat messages, support tickets, customers calls, random comments in Jira or Confluence. I also find sometimes myself is falling asleep and then some cool idea arises in my mind. And like the quickest method for me is just to type this idea to my PM, thinking that this message will actually find her well. But then in the morning, I can barely remember the exact source of the idea that was quickly typed without any additional context. So today I want to show a practical flow for moving from idea to scattered Jira product from idea to Jira product discovery feedback. And we want to talk about Jira product discovery, how it can help your team to manage ideas, how to create an intake lawyer for Jira Product Discovery to accept ideas from internal and external users, and how you can use Rovo agent to research these ideas and reach it with real evidence from Jira or Confluence or support tickets or marketing context, etc. And a few words about me. My name is Olga, and I'm product marketing manager at SaaSjet. That means that I am highly responsible for all products part from the feature development to sales and support insights, also combining it with some feedback from external sources with marketing functions, so ideas and its implementations. It's my day-to-day life and work, and here that's why I'm here discussing this topic. But I also wanted to show you not only my experience, but some other features that can be useful for any team, and then that you can scale to any other team from your company. And also a quick company introduction. I present SaaSjet, and it's a Ukrainian company that delivers products across various platforms, including Atlassian, Monday, from Web Store, and several other marketplaces. My intentions here is mostly not a product pitch, but briefly showcase our apps. One of our app, Smart Forms for Jira, and this isn't just about like promotion. This tool really helps people to gather feedback and input from different sources, but I also will show some native ways to collect this idea. So stay tuned. We are starting. So as I started before, most of the teams don't have an idea shortage. They have an intake and idea prioritization problem. Someone from sales may said to you that we need this feature because enterprise customer asks for it. Oh, sorry. Some leadership might said that this feature is strategically important and so on. But if they arrive through different channels in different formats with different levels of details, it becomes very hard to compare them. One idea has customer evidence, another has revenue impact, and so on. Now, I don't know how many of you previously worked with Jira Product Discovery, but today I'm gonna describe some basic context of it. Basically, Jira Product Discovery is a place where team can collect some can you share my screen because I see it black now?
Yeah, we see your screen.
Yeah, we see your screen.
Oh, sorry. Uh, so It's a place where a team can collect, evaluate, discuss, and prioritize ideas before they become actually delivery of work. And I would like to display, I like to explain this concept like a backlog usually stores work, and Jira Product Discovery stores thinking before work becomes actually work. In Jira Product Discovery, idea can include problem, opportunity, impact, effort, confidence, goals, customer segments, and a lot of different details that actually needed for prioritizing these ideas. And after that, this idea actually become the work itself. So instead of jumping between the boards and views and some feedback forms, it's a unified system where ideas can be compared and validated first. This is very important part because not every idea should become a delivery task. Some ideas need more evidence. Some ideas need more customer validation. Some are good, some are just not now, and some sound exciting but don't support the product strategy. So that's why it's actually very important, but uh, not a lot of team actually using product discovery. And recently I had some interesting conversation on Reddit where someone told me that Jira Product Discovery wasn't designed for marketing, for example. But I totally disagree with this statement because mm, even Atlassian itself suggests to use it for any kind of ideas and prioritization, because even I am, as a marketer, part of non-tech team, can use different prioritization framework for our initiatives. The same RISE as a product or project manager use for product ideas. But I will also, at the end of this speech, will share a link with you where you can download the Jira Product Discovery handbook, which I found very cool and useful of ideas how to use actually this board. So Jira, Jira software is mainly about delivery, and it helps team execute on decisions that have already been made. But there is no place where we can make a decision in Jira software project. So that's why Jira Product Discovery exists. So in Jira software is where teams plan sprints, manage backlogs, track bugs, coordinate releases, estimate some work, etc. But Jira Product Discovery, as we can understand from its name, it's mainly about discovery. It helps team to figure out what is worth building, improving, launching, validating in the first place. So it's a very simple difference, and this distinction matters because many teams move too quickly from idea to task, but sometimes the ideas should be validated before. And the flow looks like idea comes in, someone creates Jira tickets, it goes to backlog, no one knows what it is and what to do with it and how important it is. And I don't know, 6 months later, 1 year later, everyone just afraid to delete it because it was assigned by a high-level manager or something like that. So the healthier flow looks more like idea, evidence, prioritizations, roadmap decision, and then just to create the exact work item. Mm. So why it is different from the communication or brainstorming idea discovery? So let's imagine that you work with a classic sticky notes on a whiteboard while brainstorming. Usually it may lack some of important information needed to actually build your roadmap. Usually we don't document on the sticky notes some urgency, reach, impact. It's just casual idea discussions, but after that we ended up with a list of ideas where every idea is the most important and we should deliver everything as up. Jira Product Discovery is like a board, but it's not just a list of ideas. It's your prioritization base. You can create different views for different audiences. A project manager or a product manager might want to see ideas grouped, for example, by product area. Leadership might want to have a roadmap view of your ideas focused on strategic goals. And so on and so on. And the power of Jira Product Discovery is that the same idea can be viewed through different lenses. You can use fields like impact, effort, you can use scoring formulas or calculation fields to make prioritization more transparent. You can add votes of your team members to any idea, so you can share the board with your team members and everyone can vote for this feature improvement or any other thing stored there. And I think it's actually very important because sometimes we try to serve only customer needs because we get some money from the customers. But we should understand that our team are also customers, just internal ones, and treat them like that. And we use formulas and calculation of the ideas, not because just the numbers is the only truth, but it is support for our decision, and it makes the conversation more honest. So instead of saying like I feel this stuff is important, you can say that idea has high impact, medium effort, strong customer evidence, and that's a much better product conversation. Here are some funny image, and on one side we have the big red button called features your customers actually want, and it sounds perfect. But on the other side, we have features you think your customer needs based on your research or other previous input. Also tempting, sometimes very tempting, especially when the idea comes from very important meeting. And when we have the two choices, both of all are very important. And after that, we are coming to prioritization, what to deliver this month or quarter. It's not some simple question. So when we have a full view of all ideas, impact and scoring, it becomes much more better because you can trust some numbers and evidence to that. I will return after the end of the presentation to Jira Product Discovery and its view, and I will showcase how it works and how it looks with some tips. But for now, we can continue with slides. And here is actually the gap because Jira Product Discovery works perfectly when the ideas are inside a discovery project. But in real life, the ideas may come from people who are not working inside Jira Product Discovery, from some customers, partners, executives, internal teams who don't have Jira Product Discovery access. And this creates a practical challenge. How do we collect these ideas from everyone without giving everyone access for Jira Product Discovery? And how to make sure that ideas arrived with enough context, because as we talked before, sticky notes may be not enough, and that's why we need an intake lawyer, a form or something like that to collect these ideas. And the forum is a place where ideas become more structured and enough to evaluate on them. And here is a part where our app can help, and smart forms can become the front door to Jira Product Discovery because with smart forms you can create a form that you can make an external or internal that collects idea submissions from people who don't necessarily work inside Jira Product Discovery. The form can be shared by a public link, embedded in Confluence page or on your website. It can also be shared with internal teams via link or just added to work items manually or automatically or using any automation trigger to add a form. And it can be used for the purpose that we described before to collect all ideas in one place. So instead of asking everyone to create ideas manually, you just give them the simple form. They can fill the right information. Form creates a Jira Product Discovery idea, and your team receive the concept they need to prioritize this feature in the future, and nobody has to copy text from your message to Jira, which is already a small victory for humanity. As I promised before, I will also share a native possibility inside Jira Product Discovery, but this possibility won't help you with some external input because in Jira Product Discovery we have a form, but this form to collect ideas only available for users inside your instance. But as we know, sometimes users are not are not a part of our instance. Plus, we remove the possibility for our customers to create some product improvement ideas. It also lacks of customization because the field is also always the same, and we cannot create different ideas form for different team members. But you know, input from developers and marketing team from can be very different, and there is no way to manage different forms for the same project. And also the worst part of it that anyone who creates idea in Jira Product Discovery board needs a creator role, which are a paid role, and it costs at least $7 for a team more than 1,000 users. For small team, it's $10 per user, and that's why our app can help you because uh, it's much more customizable, can be shared externally, and can be highly customizable for user based on their input. It can share different field. You can use advanced logic to reveal different field based on the selection. And it's very flexible for ideas creation. You can select how to map your fields with Jira Product Discovery fields. You may bundle fields in one Jira Product Discovery field, for example, idea because you want scoring to be a part of manager work, not customer work, for example. And the distribution is super easy. You can copy a link, embed on your website, place on your bookmarks, submit on your phone. But the main advantage, uh, ag- uh, it's just cheaper than the Jira Product Discovery licensing. So, despite of all I described, it may be also some financial benefit. And after form submission, form can be customized with any fields you need. Jira Product Discovery work item created instantly with the right type, with all the needed fields, with the correct assignment, and submitted by any user or customer inside your, for example, customer portal. Here you can see some questions that may arise while idea is created. And Jira Product Discovery actually has an answer to each one. For example, is this idea duplicated? Jira Product Discovery lets you merge ideas directly, and with Rovo help, it can surface similar ideas automatically when a new comes in. The next question, are there support tickets to prove this pane? This is what Insight panel built for. So in Jira Product Discovery view, you can add the insights to your idea, and the more insights you have, the better. You can link your GSM tickets, NPS responses, whatever your feedback sources are directly to an idea. And the evidence actually lives inside this idea, so it's better for working on idea later. You can also pull some data from connected tools and tag it against the idea. There are also from app that allows you to create insights for ideas when you are doing some research, just browsing your Chrome. And when you open the card, the business case is already there with all the insights collected to support these ideas. Is there a Confluence page or decision log? Jira Product Discovery has native Confluence linking, and you can attach the relevant page to the idea prior to research, specs, decisions, and nothing gets lost between tools because it is designed to close the gap between idea and execution. And when everything is in one place, supported by evidences, and after that, this idea was selected to execution, you can actually create a work item from there. Here we can also see some prioritization techniques for SaaS and product teams. A good prioritization model usually balances customer value, business impact, confidence, and effort. Useful field can include impact or revenue potential or product strategy feed, number of affected users, and so on and so on. It's very highly customizable, and it can be different for you because different teams works differently. So you can fit your board to your need. And also the good part that Jira Product Discovery have native calculated field that are customizable, and then that will auto calculate the store for your ideas. So each time you can just select a filter to get the highest volume and just select ones that are most important based on the real data. And it actually helps you to select the correct ones. And the AI part, what can you automate with Rovo? So basically, it's like all research stage. The agent can look for all related context for your idea. It can search for support ticket, mentioning some keywords. It can add some previous customer feedback to your idea. It can search conference notes for user interviews, related discussions, similar Jira Product Discovery ideas, sales notes, Jira work items created about this, bugs or requests connected to this. So the agent is working on the research phase, giving you the full overview before you even look at that idea. And also, agent can create or update a research page on your Confluence with all the insights he collected. And when you schedule a meeting to discuss some prioritization, You can just open a Confluence page created by Rovo agent where all ideas have, for example, like 7 support tickets mentioning the same problem. I found 2 sales notes where enterprise prospects asked about it. I found 1 research note about this issue, and I also found some similar ideas submitted last quarter, for example. And this is where AI becomes useful because it reduces manual research part needed before human actually make a decision. I will show you my Rovo agent setup a bit later, but here is a short intro of the creation process. You can create a Rovo agent crafted to your needs regarding Jira product ideas. For example, I created agent that triggered via automation, and anytime where a new idea is created, it does a research across all of our knowledge base, Jira, customer tickets, external research, and after the research finished, it updates my Confluence page with the idea summary and all insights collected. After then, we run once a month Jira Product Discovery board review to decide what actually needs to be done. And this Confluence page serves as our research summary, and it works pretty reliable while removing the need to research support ticket manually, for example. So returning to the idea of this event, we all been in the room where there is no shortage of ideas, like a dragon on this meme, full of energy, full of ambitions. Everyone has opinion, everyone wants to contribute. But then when it comes to implementation, some opinions lost, forgotten, and some becomes something completely different. That's why documenting is very important, especially in nowadays AI era. Everything is so happens so quickly, and we need to deliver faster. So it's very important to uh, have ideas arriving as quickly as possible and have possibility to prioritize these ideas as quickly as possible as well. So right now I would like to switch to a short demo where I will showcase the Jira Product Discovery setup, Rovo agent setup, and how it works for me. You can also scan this QR code to see how the forms can look, how Jira Product Discovery looks, and there are also some links. I will also maybe share a link in the chat while I'll switch in screen sharing. Just a moment. It's just a simple Confluence page, but yeah.
Okay, I
Uh,
see.
Yeah, it's just simple Confluence page, but here you can see a form that gives you a possibility to create a Jira Product Discovery idea. And here is Jira Product Discovery board. Sometimes need to load this, but you can actually check how it looks. And if you submit some idea via this form, the Jira Product Discovery idea will be created there. Here is also Smart Forms up link, and here is also, I guess I didn't add it, but I'm gonna share this link as well as in chat because this is official Atlassian handbook how to work with Jira Product Discovery. Uh, there is a lot of pages, but actually there are a lot of different techniques how to use it, how to prioritize ideas, and so on and so on. So if you actually want to start work with it, it's a perfect starting. So here is Jira Product Discovery board. It's our test instance, so it's not so pretty as on our main instance, but what we have there, we have ideas that you can check the look what needs to be done. We have some different fields inside the server for some insights that support an idea, and you can add something like any note or link, anything basically. And the more insights you have, the more you can further research the ideas. We have roadmap state. So, for example, you can check that you won't do this, or maybe it will be done next. The state of this idea, the documents that support this idea, the delivery status, which you can just select any work item that serves the need of this idea delivery. So, for example, it can be marketing tasks or developer tasks, anything basically. Here is the votes. We actually use it a lot because it's also important to prioritize. You can add as much votes as you need, but it's your manager can set up you might have 10 votes for the period, or you may have one vote, for example, when the team is big. Here is also effort and impact, and a score which calculated for my need, like impact divided by effort. So if the idea have low effort and high impact, why shouldn't I do this if it's so easy? There are also very useful view where you can check, for example, the same perspective, low effort and high impact, and see how many ideas can serve high impact needs with the lowest effort. And you can check this idea here. And also there are some field for customer segment, and it can also can be used in calculation, and you can assign different values, different weights to different customer segments. So here we have only three, but for example, maybe if you're focusing on startups, you may set higher weight for the startup needs. Here is also a roadmap view when you can check which ideas are here, which will be done next, maybe some ideas you won't do, and you can move it here. It is also viewable on a timeline board. And also, we are using this impact assessment board because usually some ideas collected, for example, from me regarding the product, I don't need to decide on effort. It's a manager's part of work. So here is a view where you can quickly change the values of all your ideas. And after that, you have a full view with you can filter how you need it, you can sort how you need it. So, for example, we can sort by score and select the ideas with the highest score and put it on our roadmap. So these ideas will be delivered now, for example, or later or next. And after that, we have a full roadmap view. What should we deliver now and next and later, and create work items directly from here, or maybe just do some research at some documents. And so on and so on. It's actually very flexible, or you can just assign it to won't do, and it will be stored there. So maybe there will be a time for you to come back there. Right now, I'm gonna show you a setup for an form for this idea to be collected. So here is a Smart Forms app. I created pretty simple form, but it can be customizable in any kind of aspect. So you can customize, for example, fonts and colors to make it look prettier if it's customer facing. You can add some logic on the field. So, for example, when product area is security, then show estimated effort, for example. And you can build as many rules as you can. There is also a possibility if you are placing this form on different sources to include field that will be hidden. For example, we can here create a field source, and we know that this form will be placed on our customer portal. So we just type here customer portal, and after that,
Olga,
we
sorry
just
to interrupt you
yeah.
because I'm conscious of the time. Shall we open the questions? If there is not any question, can we
Okay,
continue? Just because we have 10
maybe.
minutes, so maybe there is people that want to ask questions. Actually, we have one. Liliana shared in the Q&A. Can you have
Okay, yeah.
multiple forms for your GPD, or is recommended one and adjust rules depending on roles? This is the question.
Uh, we have two different forms. One is internal facing, and the second one is customer facing. And our internal ones is customized by the role user select in a form. So if I select
Mhm.
marketing, I can see the field that is necessary for me. If it's a customer facing form, it's customized by logic on depending on the improvement they need. So the different fields reveal, but the difference is that customer can feel some values inside the form. It can also only feel the idea. So that's the difference.
And I think what Liliana is asking also is as a recommendation when we have the forms, because without the app you mentioned, what they was doing is creating multiple forms. And I don't really know. That's a good question also, Liliana. If you have multiple forms depending of the roles,
Yeah,
maybe.
you can create multiple forms depending on the role, but it's actually some non-needed administrative work. You can adjust form with the logic rules to show the different fields depending on role and have less setup because when you create the form, further you need to set up idea creation. Like here, you can, need to set up work time, project, field mapping. So, for
Oh,
example,
wow.
we wanted
Yeah.
to place everything in description, and why should we need this when it can be just one form, just
That
reveal
depends on
different
what
fields
yeah,
for
that's a good
different
one.
roles?
That's true. That's very good. Thank you very much. Does anyone else has any other question regarding what Olga is presenting? Feel free to add your question either in the chat or in the Q&A, or you can enable your microphone and also ask directly your question if you have any.
I can also share like the most useful part of this meeting is Rovo agent that handles research. So I
Okay.
can quickly show a demo of how it works because it's my favorite part. I cannot skip this. So here, for example, we have external form that can be placed everywhere. And here, for example, I can type I'm worried about external form security. I need some protection. Uh, Fill in some fields. Doesn't matter. And here I suggest an idea. So it's a test instance, so the loading time is not so fast as it on the main instance. But then we go back to our board to check our automation rules that is triggered via this form submission, and I called it form flow. So when work item is created, we are using agent and we edit page on the dedicated Confluence page. Right now we are waiting for this rule to execute, but I can show um, what it does before. So, for example, um, there are just a lot of ideas that was created, so it's a lot of text. But for example, here we have an idea to have role-based field visibility inside the form. Here we have some short idea description, what this idea about, and here we can see a list of all Jira Product Discovery ideas that is related to this one. There is also can be some connected marketing activities. So for this stuff, there is no marketing activity, but usually on the real world environment, there are also some activities that can show us the importance of dedicated feature release. And Rovo agent also does some external research. So for example, industry leaders like SurveyMonkey developing this feature, and it's very important for us. And also it gives us some summary why do we need or not to create or prioritize this idea. And there is no manual work for this, and I guess automation rule triggered now. Yeah, so here we just created an idea, and few seconds later we have this here regarding our idea with the link to this idea and what is this idea about. And we also see some related ideas. Someone asked for capture protection, someone asked for access controls. We have some connected to marketing activities. So, for example, our marketing team will have some secure and compliance webinar. So we need to have some protection for external users and also does some external research and give us a summary of signals. So it's basically my favorite part of the workflow with Jira Product Discovery and forms, where we can see everything in one place already documented.
We have one question more. Maybe I can
Yeah.
help you with this. Is from Rohit. Rohit is asking, are Jira product discovery projects still team managed or company managed? And the last time I checked, Rohit, is hybrid, because you still can create custom fields like a team managed, but you can also use custom fields coming from company managed. So it's still in between. It's not really clean team managed, and it's not either company managed.
Yeah, the same. It's a different scheme for Jira Product Discovery project and also different access types.
Mm. There is any other question that anyone wants to add before we finish the session? By the way, we have 14 people in the at this time of the session. I really appreciate all of you that stay until the last part, and more than welcome to join in the upcoming sessions. We are going to have, I think, in 2 weeks from now, another one. I will share later in the community the details of that session. And for those that has participated in the initial game, thank you very much for joining to that game. The game was an application built using AI capabilities and framework. It's an on-premise solution. If you have questions, feel free to ping me on LinkedIn, and I can give you more details about this free solution. And let me see if there is anything else. Checking the chats. Anyone else that wants to add any additional question?
So I guess that's it. Thank you for all of your attention and hope you have find this helpful. Maybe see you soon.
We have one comment more. Okay, no. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, Olga, for presenting the topic today. It was really interesting and nice
Thank you.
functionality. Thank you, everyone. Have a good
Yeah,
day.
have a good meeting. Yeah, bye bye.
Thank you.